What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be doing some coding. Finally, I'm getting around to doing this. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for the longest, and today we're gonna be able to do with the Keys Motorsports Wi-Fi tool. So I'll have it linked down below. Big shout out to Keys Motorsports for sponsoring this video. So today we're gonna be updating some of the BimmerCode options that are kind of hidden with the BMW cars when you buy them. Some of these might have already been coded since the guy that I did buy it from, he did some tuning on it, so maybe he did BimmerCode as well. I'm not really sure, but there are a couple things that I noticed that weren't done to the car that we're going to be doing today. And also there was an update for boot mod that I haven't done, and I'm also going to go in there and adjust my settings with the burbles. Right now I have the factory, I think it's called the MPPSK burbles. So I'm actually going to be removing those, and I'm going to try to adjust them to where maybe it only pops for like a second, and then that's about it. So I'm trying to get like maybe 1 or 2 pops at the most, and then none at all. So right now, whenever I do happen to rev past maybe like 4,000, then it tends to burble a little bit more than what I would want it to. So we're going to be changing that today, and I'm going to show you how to do it with this adapter. Before we get started, if you're doing this at home, make sure that you go into your Wi-Fi settings and disconnect your home Wi-Fi, because if you try to connect your home, if you leave your home Wi-Fi the way it is and then you try to connect this adapter, normally the Wi-Fi from your house always tends to overtake the adapter, because if it's not picking up any internet signal, it will connect to whatever the strongest signal is, and that's going to be your home Wi-Fi. So if you don't disconnect it, or like just completely wipe it off your phone, like the password, so it doesn't connect automatically, you're going to be having connection issues with this. So you don't want to do that. So make sure that you disconnect it. Obviously, if you're doing it in the parking lot or whatever, as long as you're not connected to the internet, you'll be fine. But make sure that you disconnect your internet first. It's disconnected now. So now I can go ahead and plug this in and connect to it. And make sure that you pay attention to what it says on the back. So it'll be network keys, and then it'll have your Wi-Fi password, which they're all the same. It'll be keys 1 2 3 4. Find the slot, plug it in. Whoop, it'll be this way. Yeah, we got it. All right, so it's connected. Then what you want to do, turn your car into accessory mode, so it'll pick up the signal. Oops. All right, so password time. A little off topic here, but you know, after making the switch to iPhone, I can finally enjoy the Apple CarPlay that comes in the car. The M3 had it and I wasn't able to use it, which is why I had this little phone mount. So now that I have an iPhone, I'm actually going to be taking it out. But I mean, this phone mount came in handy. So if you guys are Android users, I do have the link to this phone mount in the description down below. So all you have to do is just place a little metal plate here. You can get them off Amazon. And actually, I think even when you buy this kit, it comes with it. But I chose to order some bigger ones just because it was it had more of an area to cover the magnet. But anyways, even if you don't have Apple CarPlay, let's say, or if you have your iPhone but don't have Apple CarPlay, this comes in handy as well. So it's not just for, obviously, for Android users, but I'm just speaking for the newer BMWs. Just place in the phone right there, and it'll hold it in place, and it prevents you from having to look down to look at your phone. Let's say if you're following directions or trying to open up your music playlist, you can just be driving, looking down the road, take a quick glance, bam, keep driving. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the coding. So when you go into the settings, make sure that your adapter is set to the correct one. So if you don't see keys on here, make sure that you leave it on Ethernet cable. Then once you click that, go back to settings, hit done, and go ahead and hit connect. So I had connection issues because I had CarPlay still on the phone. So if you have CarPlay connected, make sure that you deactivate that. So now we have the vehicle settings. So we're going to go ahead and go into 4 Series and 4. Go ahead and hit continue. Alright, so now we can kind of go into here and then just kind of start exploring. Alright guys, so this is going to look a little different because I actually ended up switching phones. Luckily I still have my Pixel. So I made my purchase on my old Pixel that I had, and obviously when you purchase it, it's a one-time thing, so you kind of just transfer it from account to account. and because I made the switch from Android to iOS, it doesn't work. So instead of me buying the BimmerCode app, which eventually I'm gonna have to get it because I don't think I'm gonna be going back to Android anytime soon. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use it here, so I don't have to purchase it again at the moment. So I'm too lazy to go inside and get my card and set everything up. I haven't even set all that up yet. So we're gonna go ahead and go into BMW 4 Series M4, and then it's gonna be connecting. So first thing on the list would be the active sound design. What this does is technically it's supposed to push out like some engine noise out of your speakers, from my understanding. So we're gonna go ahead and just go in here and deactivate it. Go ahead and save this, and let's go ahead and do code, and yes, start coding. Just gonna restart the ECU and finish the process. Coding complete. Now we can go back. There's a lot of little small things that you can actually go in here, and it's kind of just a matter of you going in there and looking around, seeing what you can find. So now that we did the BimmerCode that you guys saw, we're actually going to jump into boot mode so I can show you that it works with that as well. Alright, we're back in boot mode, so let's go ahead and make these burble settings. I'm actually going to be turning on my cold start again. I missed that. Alright, so we're in, and honestly I've never used this, so I'm gonna go ahead and play with this and kind of see where I'm at, because this is all new to me. And then once I get everything ready, I'll pick up the camera again. Alright, I thought I was recording this whole time, but apparently I wasn't. So anyways, I went ahead and downloaded the Stage 2 Plus with 93 octane, which is what I'm running. I'm just running pump gas. So this should have the update that I was looking for. So we're going to go ahead and hit OK. And then we should see here on our maps. And sure enough, here we do. Here we have it. So this is the one that was flashed last time. So this is the one that I'm going to be doing down here. Alright, so we got version 2.3, which is the newest version. Let's go ahead and make some changes to this. So we got the settings done. The burble's how I want it, or how I think I want it. We're gonna go ahead and do flash. Press here to flash now. Yeah, I think I got enough battery. The car has been on for a while, so hopefully the battery doesn't die on me. That would be the worst of my luck. So let's hope that this works and doesn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long.
A few minutes later.
Okay, sounds like it's done. Or right about done. Cool. Oh, not yet. There we go. Success. It actually took a little bit longer than I expected, but I mean it's a lot faster than using a cable. And also because this was a new map, I think if I go back and make any changes to the this current map, like with the burbles, it'll be a lot quicker. So anything that's new usually does take a little bit longer, but honestly this took like maybe 3 to 4 minutes at the most. Please turn the ignition off, wait 5 seconds, and then start the car. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Alright, we're good. Let's go ahead and oh, I pushed my seat back. Show people problems. Alright, so I wasn't recording. What a retard. So I came back home. After I did the flash, I went back, drove the car around the block. The burble settings were completely gone, so the 0.3 that I did wasn't really doing anything. So I went ahead and changed it to 1 second, and I did 0.8, I did 8 in the aggression. So it might, I don't know if I might be a little too loud or not, but I'm really not trying to have those annoying pop 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 pop. You know, I mean, if you like them, that's on you, but I just want like a 1 or 2 pops and that's it. So I'm trying to pinpoint it, and I'm gonna play around with the setting constantly until I get it right. Then that way I'll make another video once I dial it in and show you guys how the setup works. But I'm actually gonna end this video here. I was thinking that I was gonna go out and record like doing drive scenes and driving and whatnot, showing you guys the burbles, but I got a mother yard, so I got about an hour and a half before it gets dark. I gotta go do some house chores, so we're gonna end this video here. Definitely recommend it. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, big shout out to Keys Motorsports for sponsoring this video. Highly recommend it if you want to do any kind of coding or tuning on your car, your BMW. That's for the F series, the G series, and the Supras. So give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.